Today we're putting surface dressing down through the village. Initially we spray down a bitumen emulsion and then we coat that in aggregate. Traditionally when we're doing surface dressing work we will use a tanker sprayer that goes along and puts the emulsion down on the road, and that is followed then by what we call a Phoenix chipping machine that is loaded traditionally via a tipping wagon that feeds the chippings into the Phoenix machine, which then lays those onto the road surface at a preset spread rate. On a job like this, obviously we've got issues with traffic control, we've got issues with pedestrians, but one of the major issues that we have for our workforce is the presence of overhead cables on the highway, which when you're operating tipper bodies cause a significant hazard to ourselves and also can cause disruption to the public. If we knock a telephone cable down, it knocks lines out, knocks businesses down, and the resultant cost of repairing that facility as well. When we're working in areas where there's masses of overhead cables, we load the Phoenix up, we then lay the chippings that the Phoenix can hold, and then we have to reverse back, fill up the Phoenix again in a tipping zone, and then relay the road. We had a relationship with Holbrooks as our supply chain partner for the provision of tipper wagons. They put forward to us some technology that they were experimenting with in other sectors. We then worked collaboratively with Holbrooks in terms of providing the operational input into what the solution needed to look like. There's been lots of interactions between our operational teams, Holbrooks and the vehicle manufacturer to come up with a perfect solution that delivers what we want it to on site.
The conveyor system still reverses onto the Phoenix in exactly the same fashion as a traditional tipper. He will then open his rear tailboard and the belt stops and starts automatically with a magic eye. So once the Phoenix hopper is full, the belt will stop until it needs some more material. Obviously they can keep going straight underneath cables down roads like this that have got a lot of power cables where traditionally you'd have a no tip zone. The vehicle just goes straight through.
We've had a section just back there was polluted with cables and we've just whizzed straight through with that new machine. It's probably gone about 3-4 times quicker than normal on that section.
With these, there's less for the driver to do as well because he basically just starts it, whereas on a tipper you have to tip up, control the up and down on the levers. With these, just literally starts the belt running and then the lorry does everything for him, and then he can concentrate on where the Phoenix is going and staying with the Phoenix.
We don't need to create tipping zones. We do a lot of advanced work in putting out signage and blue cones to warn our guys, additional briefings to warn them of the cables. None of those briefings will be required because we're removing the risk completely from the work site. So a significant amount of time in preparation and a significant amount of time in terms of the actual laying operation. So that results in less disruption to the travelling public as well. So we see it as a win-win-win situation for everybody, our clients, our contractors, our workforce and the general public. So we can demonstrate to our clients that health and safety is forefront in what we do and we're willing to invest in that over a long period of time. We've entered into a 5-year agreement with Holbrooks for the supply of these vehicles. We can show that innovation is forefront in what we do, in everything we do. So I see it as another example of excellent collaboration between Kia and its supply chain partners.